What if I told you that the way that you are spending your days right now is setting you up for a future of regret? Have you ever gone to bed, getting ready for bed, and you realize that there was nothing memorable about your day? There was nothing special. You're glad that it's over, but then you have nothing to look forward to for tomorrow, and you just get really sad because your life has no meaning. It's so easy to let time slip away. But do you want to look back in 10 or 20 years and feel like you wasted your days, you wasted your life? Because that is exactly what's going to happen if we are not intentional about how we spend our days. Every day should feel at least a little bit memorable, at least a little bit special. And if it's not, we need to change that. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel where we talk all about self-improvement, personal development, self-help, basically anything that we need to know in order to level up. I am your host, Mariana Solis, and today I want to dive into one of my biggest fears of life, which is to wake up one day, 30 years down the line, and feel like I just wasted it. Realizing that I didn't have anything worth looking back on. Few moments that made me feel alive, few experiences that taught me something valuable, no days that truly mattered. But before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you found it interesting because it helps me out a lot and I would like to stay connected. The truth is that too many people live in a way where their days just blend together. We're just trying to get through the work week, get to the weekend, and repeat the cycle. Imagine living a life with so little substance that nothing really stands out. And the scary part is that the average person lives their life doing things that don't really add that much value to them. Mindlessly scrolling on their phones, binge watching series after series, endlessly consuming content. Like, these actions feel comforting but leave us with very little to show. It's all about entertainment and enrichment, nowhere to be found. I remember when I was in high school, and obviously when you're in high school, you don't have a car, you don't have much access to the outside world, you're pretty much very secluded. At least for me, I didn't start driving until after I graduated. But I would literally just hate going to school, right? Repeating the same thing over and over and over again. And instead of trying to bring joy to my everyday life, whether it be walking home from school and taking a different route, or getting a little treat, right? Or hanging out with friends during the school week, or going on a little run, or I don't know, trying a new recipe, right? When we're at that age, we have a lot of time, much more time than we do when we actually enter the workforce. But instead of trying to find something that can make my days feel less mundane, I would just spend the school week trying to look forward to the weekend. And then the weekend would come and I'm like, yes, finally I can rest. I would sleep in, stay up late, and all I would do was just scroll on my phone, watch a movie, watch a series, watch this, go on Netflix. Sunday night would come around and I would just feel this heavy sense of dread. And I couldn't understand why I felt so down, why I felt so unaccomplished, so depressed, until years later where I was like, yeah, of course I was sad, of course I was depressed. What the was I doing with my life? And here's what I was doing. I was letting my social anxiety, my depression, my shyness, my awkwardness, my fear of the world stop me from actually living, from going outside, right? Like, I couldn't even go on a walk because I was too scared of the kids from my school passing by in a car and like seeing me go on a walk, God forbid, around my neighborhood. I couldn't even go on a run because same thing. I didn't want anybody to see me. Couldn't go to the store alone because it was like, oh my God, they're gonna think I'm such a loner. I can't go anywhere by myself because, oh my God, it's gonna look so awkward. And the time that I spent doing literally nothing with my life, because I could have at least been learning a new skill, setting myself up for future success, right? Like, all these kids making bank when they're 16, 17 because they learn how to trade crypto or Forex or whatever it is. I could have at least been doing that. And I didn't. I just literally spent my days wasting them. And I'll never get it back. I literally just threw those 4 years of my life away. And that is a very tough realization to face. But I am so thankful that I at least had that realization early on in my life so that I didn't continue my adulthood living the same way. And here is the hard truth. We don't have days to waste. We do not have time to waste. We don't know when our last day is going to be. And that makes every single day precious. If we keep wasting our days on things that do not move us forward, we will not be happy with the life we've lived. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, but I'm too poor. I can't afford to travel. I can't afford to try new restaurants. I can't afford to go out like that because I'm broke. It's not about those grand gestures. Sure, is it nice to kind of pinch your pennies throughout the year so that you can save up for 1, 2, 3 vacations? Like, I don't have a job right now. I don't have a job, not monetize my channel yet. But I went to Yosemite this week because all I had to do was pay for a tank of gas. And it took me there. And I just slept in my car. It doesn't have to be like super expensive to do these things. You can definitely save up for them. But even if it doesn't even have to be these grand trips, these grand vacations, these expensive whatever it is. You just need to live intentionally and look for the small things that bring you genuine joy, challenge you, or make you feel alive. I love going on runs. I recently started going on runs and I love doing it whenever it's fall because I feel like I'm in Twilight. I love going to parks with big trees and gloomy weather, so I wake up early because it's California here and it's always sunny, so I wake up early to catch that gloominess, and I literally feel like I'm a new moon, and that makes me feel alive. I love going to the gym and feeling the endorphins. That makes me feel alive. Right now, after this video, I'm gonna go to the movies by myself. $5 Tuesday movies. Like, it doesn't have to be expensive, it doesn't have to be grand. I'm in school right now, so can I go to the movies every single week? No, but I make sure that I go on a walk after my class, which ends at like 4 p.m. Catch me outside on a walk, blasting my music, listening to a podcast. Lately, I've been listening to audiobooks too. That brings me genuine joy. I'm also working on learning new skill sets, new software, just to expand my knowledge, just to challenge myself so that in a year, I have something to show for myself. I'm not feeling like, oh, what did I do back? I don't even know. No, in a year, ask me what I'm going to do. I learned how to do this and this and this. Or, oh, I used to go on a lot of walks all the time. Oh, this was my running era. I used to go to parks and just run. Oh, this was when I was going hella heavy at the gym. And all of these things make me feel genuinely happy. I decorated my room with Christmas decorations. I went to Dollar Tree, bought some decorations, and I decorated my room. Now, every night before going to bed, I turn on the lights on my little Christmas tree. I turn on these little twinkly lights. I light a Christmas scented candle, and I just chill, put on a good face mask, put on some eye masks, and do homework like that. And that genuinely makes me feel, I don't know, like cutesy, like I'm romanticizing just laying in bed. But it's about having something to look forward to every single day, no matter how small. Like all of these things that I listed, they're so small. You may be thinking, oh, what is that gonna do? Oh, like, I don't really care about decorations. I don't care about the little lights in my room. Like, I don't care about that. Well, my other option would just be bed rotting in an ugly ass room, scrolling on TikTok. That's gonna feel a lot worse. What I started doing too is I deleted the social media apps from my phone. If I need to post, I will post, but I will do all the editing on CapCut. I deleted Instagram a long time ago, recently deleted TikTok, and every time I feel like, oh, I just want to scroll, or oh, I just want to chill a little bit, I pick up a book that I enjoy reading. Or better yet, I call one of my friends and I just start cleaning, or I go on a walk. But these things add substance to my life. These things make me look forward to the days. If I were to just wake up at 8 a.m., eat breakfast all fast, go to work 9 a.m., clock out 5 p.m., lay in bed, scrolling, eat dinner, go to sleep, I would be miserable. I don't care if I would still be getting paid other than that, what am I doing with my life? Nothing. But I see too many people repeating that same cycle day after day after day. And then the weekend comes, oh, yes, I finally get to rest. Let me sleep in until 10 a.m., maybe even noon. And when I wake up, scroll. Oh, it's 3 p.m. I should probably eat something. Oh, yeah, I'll eat something while I'm watching a movie. Oh, shit, damn. It's 5 p.m. What kind of life is that? I'm a homebody for sure. But I see too many people just shutting themselves out from the outside world, never experiencing anything, never meeting new people, never making new connections, never having little adventures, not being at least a little bit spontaneous. Why? Those are the valuable memories that you will make so that when we're 50, 60, which is not old, but like, we're probably not going to be as full of life and energy. We're like, oh yeah, I remember one time when I was like 20, overnight I got bored, so I called out of work on Monday and I was like, let me go book a flight. I know right now it's a little bit harder with the economy, but girl, it's still possible. These are some of the steps that I took in order to stop wasting my days and start living. Step 1 is that I finally broke free of my phone. It is so easy to get lost in social media. You go on your phone real quick, check a notification, go on there for 5 minutes. 5 minutes turns to an hour, turns to 2 hours, and then you're like, where the fuck did the day go? I've been there. It's too easy to do that. So stop allowing yourself access to those apps. Every second you spend online is a second that you are not living your life in the real world, and the real world is so beautiful. It's worth spending time in. So stop watching other people live out their lives, go on Instagram highlights, see everybody post about what they did in the weekend, what they did last night, go on TikTok and see everybody try these cool new places, see these cool new places, and find a way for you to go out there and experience those things as well. And what I like to do is that instead of just trying to completely delete my social media apps, before I do that, I try to find little mini easy hobbies to do, right? So for example, like I said, I enjoy reading a book, so I'll make sure I have my book by my bed, which is usually where I end up doom scrolling. And in case I get that itch to like doom scroll, I'll just lose myself in a book, or I'll plan out walks. I'll timestamp my days. So like right now I have 2 to 3 p.m. I'm gonna record. 4:30 I'm gonna go on a walk. And so I know that I have shit to do, so I'm less likely to just open up my phone and scroll because I'm too busy. Step 2 is to embrace simple everyday activities, because you don't need big life-changing events to make a day memorable. Sometimes it's the simple things that can be fun: trying out a new recipe, visiting a new park, going to get brunch with a friend, going to get dinner with a friend, cooking something with your friend, trying out a new form of exercise. Like, these little things can boost your life and add meaning to it. So just try to pick one thing every single day. I know it may feel extreme, but truly these things don't have to be big. Like, it can literally be making a new form or a new version of your iced coffee, or making it at home instead of buying it. That takes 5 to 10 minutes, and it could feel cute, like exciting. Like, sometimes I'll call my boyfriend and I'm like, oh my god, look what I just made, and it's just like the easiest, simplest, quickest recipe ever, but I feel like some sense of accomplishment after making it. Step 3 is to practice gratitude and reflection. And no, I don't mean I am thankful for my house, I am thankful for my car, I am thankful for my dog. Before going to bed, I like to spend 2 minutes writing down what I was thankful for, what brought me genuine joy today on this day. And that is how I figure out what is working, what I should try more of. If I'm like, you know what, today I was just on social media for too long, I was on TikTok for too long, then I make sure to try to delete the app, or try to plan something in during that time where I caught myself being on social media, so that I don't repeat the cycle again. And this reflection is gonna allow you to figure out what is working and what isn't working. So you don't have to wait for the perfect moment to start living. You don't have to wait until you're rich enough. You don't have to wait until you're fit enough, until you're energized enough to start living. You can start living today. Every single day, I would even say every single hour, is an opportunity to make your life meaningful. You can make your time matter no matter where you are right now. Even if you go to the store and you choose to have a conversation with the worker, a quick little chat, like even that can make you feel like, yeah, sometimes you're gonna run into like rude people that are like, I don't even want to talk to you, but most people are very open to conversations. So no more wasted days, no more letting time slip through your fingers. We can do better than that. But that was all that I had for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you found this video insightful, and also so that we could stay connected. Until next time, bye.